best wine and best sparkling wine, as well as best East Midlands wine, as well as best older vintage wine. So these really are the best wines of their type anywhere in the region in Derbyshire, and obviously they're only wines made in Derbyshire, so it really is a unique product. My name's Kieran Atkinson, owner of the English Wine Project. I started the English Wine Project in 2011 after 10 years in the military, and I'd been on tours of Iraq and Afghanistan and decided that I wanted to make something, and I wanted to have an outdoors lifestyle job. And so I went back to university, went to Plumpton College near Brighton and got a foundation degree in wine production. And at the same time I was working for Rothschilds and I was looking for experience. So Renishaw Hall was my nearest vineyard. And so I came up here with my wife and we volunteered to prune the vines, and it took off from there. So from there we went on and we took on the tenancy, which we did in 2011, and that year I made my first wines from Renishaw Hall. We grow all the fruit here for the Renishaw Hall wines. We have done since 2011. We'll be pruning in January. Things will start growing again when spring comes as it warms up, and then we'll start tucking in, leaf stripping, looking after vines, fruit will appear, and then we'll pick the fruit in September, October of the following year, and then it goes back to the winery and we start the process again. And in the winery, we carry out all the processes: fermentation, filtration, bottling, sparkling wine production, the whole thing, and we're the only winery making English wine in Derbyshire currently. We actually make 5 wines from Renishaw Hall. We make a red wine, white wine and a rosé, plus our 2 sparkling wines. Now all our wines are award-winning, be it international awards or national awards, so these really are the very best wines of their type anywhere in the country. Recently we've won a Wine GB regional award for our white sparkling, I say award, won trophies, so these 2 trophies here, best wine and best sparkling wine, as well as best East Midlands wine, as well as best older vintage wine. So these really are the best wines of their type anywhere in the region in Derbyshire. Plus we also make our award-winning, probably our most popular wine, which is our Walled Garden White, which is a dry white wine, I guess similar in style to a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. That sort of kind of fruity characteristic. It is dry though, but there is a kind of a residual sweetness that comes through with some unfermentable sugars. We've also produced a rosé, which is an absolutely beautiful colour. Obviously not really necessarily rosé time of year, but this wine recently, so last year actually won a gold medal for this particular wine, and only 2 gold medals in the whole of England. So this really is kind of, the wines we produce here are some of the best examples of English sparkling and still wine anywhere in this country, which I'm very proud of, and it's nice to be doing it in this part of the world, in North Derbyshire.